What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Orlando. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Tua taking right to the air. That's caught, Devon Achane. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Miami. Out of the shotgun, a give to Achane. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
The throw is caught, and he drives this forward to the 6.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Brown adds the PAT. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shakir sent in motion left. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Javon Holland there to make the stop. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Allen on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be Dolphins football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Got his target. It's Hill. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We'll get a stoppage after the play for an injury. Looks like Tyreek Hill, the player hurt on that snap. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Running left, here's A-Chain. Up the sideline, past the 45. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. They'll stick with A-Chain. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves them with 3rd and 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Catch is made down the right sideline. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds his man, Waddle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Trying for it is A-Chan. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
A-Chan reels it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Tua now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Again, it's Tagovailoa. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. A quick slant here into the hands of Cooper. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It's Allen out of the pistol. Shakir with the grab. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills start to fight back with their first points of this game. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. Pass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. They'll start the drive with Achan. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Taken in by Smith. And he gets him around 6 there. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Blitz coming, Tua. Complete beyond the marker. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Tunga Vailoa. Hauled in by Waddle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's Tua again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Tight end going in motion here. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they bring him down around the 34. We'll get a stoppage after the play for an injury. Looks like Tyreek Hill, the player hurt on that snap. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. A-chain on the inside give. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A-chain again. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Tua to throw. This one's taken in by Hill. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down from the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now Tunga Vailoa to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Achan will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a 2nd quarter lead. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Orlando. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Achane gets it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing from the gun. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Tagovailoa now against the blitz. He has the first over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down, ball at the 36. Running with Achane out of the gun. Blast through midfield. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's going deep this time. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here's Tagovailoa again. Achane reels it in.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Here's Achane up the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
First down, here's Tua. Flush down now to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. That one vehemently swatted away. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
They kick the running back in motion. Allen taken right to the air. Complete. It's Cooper. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
From the 39. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught. He found some space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Davis, and he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A-Chain running to the right. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they had that one contained right at the line. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Tua off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, he put every... This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Brown able to tack on the point after. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Stops by Chop Robinson. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Another one for Cook. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! And the Dolphins are gonna have it! And he's gonna hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock, trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
Has it, man, it's Achan. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down carry for Achan. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Dump off caught by his back. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
From the 48. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Nearly an interception on that play. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Tua now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Tua again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Again, it's Tagovailoa. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Out is Tanner Brown to try to knock this through. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds Kincaid. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he's brought down for a loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to AJ. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Tagovailoa off the play fake. It is Cup, left side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Finds the in route, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Bills will take over possession. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 2nd and 10 now. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Davis gets it from the gun, and he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. The Bills trailing in the early going. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Here's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Achan reels it in. This is ahead for about 5. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and just 2 to go. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Brought in right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. from the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has it at the 7. And in for the Miami touchdown. Brown now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So it's second down coming up.
That's one of those areas where a QB took a risk, and he nearly paid for it in the costliest way imaginable. You don't just lob it into the end zone unless you're sure your guy can go up and get it.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. He sends this one to the end zone. Big gain downfield. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Brown adds the PAT. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Now Allen off the play action. He rolls to his right. Diving right side, got it! He touched him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And they send a man in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw now, Allen. Wait for Davis, but it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
HN again on 2nd. He'll cobble together a yard there. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw, Tagovailoa. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. A-chain on the inside give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Not the first time you said his name today, Kate. No surprise seeing him add a sack to this total. The same nose to the football that helped him recover a fumble earlier, well, it aided him in the pursuit of the QB, and he nearly forced a fumble of his own on that sack right there.
Trying again following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be their football. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2 and out from the gun. Taken in by Smith. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Able to find A-Chan. And this play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's got Smith. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Here's a handoff for A-Chain. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning. like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
This one's taken in by Hill. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Offense to the line for second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. So we hit the end. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Running for it, it's Achane. Punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins put up even more points in a win. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Brown able to tack on the point after. And the Dolphins make it a 24-point ball game. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Johnson with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action now with Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
First and 10, here's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
15-yard line.
Allen gonna throw again. Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Completed to Davis. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
And he's in for two, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this two-possession game. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. Did the Bills get to it? They did! They got it back! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll send him over right. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Pass cut by Smythe. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Hauled in by Waddle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's 2nd and 5. Escapes the pocket. On target to Waddle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Achane gets this on the draw. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
From the 19. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
3rd and long for him here. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. Out is Tanner Brown to try to knock this through. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. On 1st down, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Coleman with the grab. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Bills trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Offense going for it here, 4th and 5. They'll go. Allen. On the move, headed right. He connects downfield on 4. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the 1st.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Allen now on 1st down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They've got to keep moving quick here. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. They connect on the deep shot. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're
biased. But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Dolphins breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Orlando.